How to have super positive energy in your home. We are in our homes a lot. And so we want to make sure that the energy in our home is positive so that it will impact us positively. If the energy inside our home is negative, it's really difficult to keep a positive vibe for us. So today I'm going to go through 5 or 6. Let's see, I've got 5 written down. I'll probably throw in an extra 5 or 6 things for you to do to make sure that the energy in your home is as positive as you can possibly make it. If that sounds good, stick around. But before we get to it, please make sure that you're a subscriber. Click subscribe, click the bell. That'll give you notifications when we drop videos like this to help you live an all around lower stress, happier life.
GILD Coaching. More success, less stress.
We've all been in one of those places that just feels tense, feels like there's negative energy. And what happens when you go to those places? Well, when I go to those places, I'm like, I cannot wait to get out of here. Like, I just want to get away from there. I have to bring my energy in, channel positivity, and really kind of put on that armor of positivity so that I can get out of there without a whole lot of negative energy sticking to us. This is scientifically proven that negativity is unhealthy for us. When my mother was going through her battle with cancer, which she did overcome, she went into remission. But when my mother was going through her battle with cancer, the doctors talked to the family members and they told all of us, you've got to be as positive as possible. Negativity will help the cancer grow. What about all these drugs? What about all the, pharmaceuticals and all? The doctors literally came in and instructed the family, you all can determine her success. Stay positive. Talk about positive things. Dwell on positive things. Don't dwell on things that aren't positive. So if negative energy, negative thoughts, negativity in general can help cancer grow, do you want it in your home? I don't want it in mine, and it's not in mine. There's a lot of things that I do to make sure that it stays out. So if you are ready, we're launching into it. Number one, I want you to declutter your physical environment. With my students and my mentees, we talk about 9 distinct environments of your life. And the physical environment, which means the world around you, not this physical, this is your body environment, but your physical environment, the space around you, is one of those environments. And when there is clutter and mess and dirt or dust or dankness in your physical environment, that is a reflection of the energy that not only you're absorbing, but which already exists inside you. So I can't remember who said it, but an old quote is, cleanliness is next to godliness. And I can't say that my house is always spotless, but it is straight when there's a little, and I live with some folks who like to create clutter. And from time to time, I create clutter as well. So I'm not blameless in that. But when I notice that there's clutter, I'm like, nope, we're taking care of this. We're getting this out. I'm constantly cleaning out all the time. There's stuff that's coming in. The flow of abundance is real. Things come in, we allow things to flow from us, but I'm constantly cleaning things out. I just said to one of my friends the other day, well, I just dropped off 2 huge bags of stuff at this charity because I cleaned out my closet. And she said, you just cleaned out your closet last summer. And I was like, well, I clean out my closet every year. New things come in. I've let things flow from me. Like that's just life, a flow, right? So allow things to flow from you. If you are worried, this is the number one complaint that I get when I ask people to declutter, or the number one resistance point that I get when I ask people to declutter is, but this thing, I'm just going to pick up it's a lip gloss. This belonged to my mother and she's gone, or this belonged to my grandmother. So it's very important. You know what? If it was important to somebody else, that's fantastic. Take a picture of it. I literally have there's this online book service I use. It's called Peekaboo, but you don't have to use that one. There's lots of them. I use this online book service. If there's something that I'm going to get rid of that has a sentimental value to me, all that your brain and energy needs from that to recall that sentimental energy is an image. So I pick up my cell phone, I snap a picture of it, I upload it to this thing, and I have this book and I can flip through it. It's digital, but I can print it. That service lets me print the book. I can print it. I'm not done with it yet. There's lots more stuff that I'm going to declutter. But when I want that sentimental moment, I have those images and it's the same, except it doesn't take up space. Instead of a whole room of sentimental tchotchkes, I can have a little book with photos of them. So great. Declutter, get the mess out, just get it out. You need space. You need negative space in your area. Negative space is space where nothing exists. Just who cares if there's nothing in that corner? Who cares if that closet's half empty? Who cares? Just leave it. Just because you have a closet doesn't mean you need to fill it. People with a lot of clutter have cluttered energy. Declutter. Number two, a really, really wonderful way to clean the energy in your space is to play uplifting music. Classical music is really great for this. Any instrumental music. I love to play, I love Japanese music that's like with Kyoto, and I love Indian music. I love disco music. There's all sorts of different things that you can do, but music, the vibration of music, especially the classics, the classical music, they have a certain vibration. Most of them have a certain vibration that's extraordinarily cleansing, but just playing music soft in the background, it doesn't have to be loud. I do, when I have my disco on, it is a little bit louder and I dance around, but play music. It's very, very cleansing. It's cleansing for the energy around you, and it's cleansing for the energy inside of you. Number three, have living things around: plants, animals. Plants and animals. And if you say, oh, I can't keep a plant alive, make a comment on this video and I'll tell you two, and because, hey, hello, I am not a gardener. I've killed plants that people have told me there's no way you can kill these plants, but there's two that I have in my house that literally tell me when they need something from me, and otherwise they're fine. And I'm talking about, I've had these for decades and they haven't died. And I've even like split them, and now I have multiples of the same. I've got like the papa plant and all the baby plants. I will send you pictures and names of both the types of plants that I have. If you don't want animals, it could be anything from a fish to a dog and a cat, or I mean, when I was younger, I had a pig. You can have any type of living thing that you want. Living things help to rejuvenate the energy in your space. You can also learn from them because critters react and respond to energies around them. We are electric and electromagnetic beings. That's why electromagnetic fields impact us. And so are they. So if you'll notice, if you get very angry or something and a cat runs away from you or a dog runs away from you, it's because it's that energy and they're like, it scares them. The energy of that scares them. So they want to go away, and they'll come back when the energy is calmed down. Right? So have living things. Number four, I think I'm on number four, 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. Number four, have fresh air. And for my people who live in big cities and you're like, I don't want to open that window because that's not fresh air. It's a bunch of exhaust from trucks and cars and whatever that's going to come in. One of the plants that I have actually cleans the air in your space. Plants do clean the air in your space. Plants are wonderful. I heard somebody recently say that the forests were killing the environment. And I'm like, that person is not intelligent at all. Plants clean air. Plants clean the air. We need plants around to have clean air. So there's one specific plant, and I will put a link to that. You can buy this plant on Amazon. It'll get shipped to you. So I'll have a link put in this video description for a snake plant. Snake. SNAKE, snake plant. It's beautiful. It's green. It sticks straight up. Mine does. I've got, I don't even know how many, 8 in my home. The reason it's called a snake plant is what the roots look like. So if you repot it, you'll be like, oh, there it is. But they can help create fresh air. Open your windows. When I'm not recording these, I've got these windows in my office open. If the temperature is conducive to having open windows, let the air flow through your space. Get new air. Number 5, this is very challenging these days because we seem quite connected, but get rid of your electronics. Separate yourself from your electronics. Have an area where they stay at night, away from where you rest. Try to interact with electronics less. be in nature more and electronics less. So that's number 5. So I promised you 5. There is one more that I'm going to include. Let me see if I can grab one of my things from over here. A couple things on my desk right now, but I have crystals all around my house. And if you don't believe in the energy of crystals, that's fine. Whatever. But this is a citrine. Crystals, all substances have different vibrations. So it only makes sense that a crystal would have a different vibration. And the vibration of this is kind of the happiness stone. So the vibration of different stones exude different energies. Some are more for cleansing, some are more for grounding. We do have a crystal guide that we can email you. If it's not in the description of this video, leave a comment that you want the crystal guide, and I'll come in and I'll leave you a link to it. But I have crystals everywhere. One of my favorites is selenite, selenite. Selenite never needs charging. It never needs rejuvenating. It is a cleansing crystal. And I literally have selenite I have a little piece of selenite over every single doorway in my home. So that's one of the ways that I make sure that the energy in my home is clear. And you can too. If this video has been of help to you, if you feel inspired to clean the energy in your home, then give me a thumbs up. And if you didn't already subscribe, click the subscribe button and the bell so you'll learn the next time we drop a video like this to help you live a happier, more successful life. We'll see you next time.